With 2015 coming to a close, we wanted to see if there were any cool movie anniversaries that we hadn't covered yet. And that's when we discovered that Clueless turned 20 this year, which means next year it'll finally be old enough to drink. You know, legally. Here are 7 things you didn't know about Clueless. Probably.
Ew! Get off of me! Ugh, as if.
There's no debating that Clueless is Alicia Silverstone's most well-known film. Before that, she was mostly known for being that girl from the Aerosmith videos. And that's more or less how she snagged her role as Cher. Writer-director Amy Heckerling was on the treadmill one night watching MTV, you know, like you do when it's 1994, and an Aerosmith video came on that had Alicia Silverstone in it. Pretty much instantaneously, Heckerling said to herself, "That's the girl." She knew then and there that she wanted Silverstone to play the lead in Clueless. Shortly after that treadmill sesh, Heckerling and a 17-year-old Alicia Silverstone had lunch, and that was that. Silverstone never even auditioned. Kind of a ballsy call for Heckerling, but it worked out.
So? Shopping with Dr. Seuss? Well, at least I wouldn't skin a collie to make my backpack.
You've probably heard that Stacey Dash was 28 years old when she was playing a 17-year-old Dion, but the rest of the cast was pretty close in age to the high schoolers they were playing on screen. And that makes for a fun bit of irony in this scene where Cher and Ty are having a fight.
You're a virgin who can't drive.
See, Brittany Murphy later revealed that in real life, she was a virgin who couldn't drive at the time that they shot this scene. You know, it's just like that old saying about the pot calling the kettle sexually inexperienced and a poor motorist.
Classic!
Clueless launched a lot of careers, including Paul Rudd's, but if it had been up to Rudd, he wouldn't have even played Josh. He would have been Murray. That's right, during the audition process, Rudd had asked to audition for Murray because he hadn't realized that Murray was supposed to be black. In Paul Rudd's defense, the script didn't really specify Murray's ethnicity, so Rudd just read it as a white guy who was trying to be black.
I'm completely bugging.
Jeez, I'm bugging myself.
The producers had to inform him of the misunderstanding, which Rudd later admitted was probably a good thing, because he was pretty sure he couldn't do a white guy trying to act black anyway. Even after all that was cleared up, Rudd still went through auditions for Elton and even Christian before everyone finally realized that he should be Josh.
Whatever.
Alright, I know you all remember this classic scene in Mr. Hall's debate class.
Like right now, for example, the Haitians need to come to America.
Well, Cher's mispronunciation of the word Haitians as Haitians was a Silverstone original. The truth is, Silverstone didn't know she was pronouncing the word incorrectly, and Heckerling loved it so much, she told the crew not to correct her. It was something that she and the producers would never have thought of, and it was freaking perfect for the character and scene. Though hopefully someone has told Alicia Silverstone how to pronounce Haitians since then. Since we mentioned Mr. Hall's debate class in our last thing, now's the perfect time to let you know that there was a real Mr. Hall at Beverly Hills High School who taught debate, as well as performance arts, and he's in Clueless. That's him right there introducing Ty to the tennis class.
We have a new student with us. This is Ty Frazier.
Yep, Mr. Herb Hall got a bit of a promotion in the movie since in Clueless he's playing the school principal. He taught at Beverly Hills High for 28 years and actually retired just recently, so boom. Now you know that about him too.
2 very enthusiastic thumbs up. Fine holiday fun.
Here's another thing about art imitating life in Clueless. Breckin Meyer really did go to Beverly High for about 3 years, and Alicia Silverstone was also a student there. It's pretty much just a weird coincidence. Unlike his character Travis, Meyer wasn't a skateboarding stoner at Beverly High. He says he was just too busy getting beat up to have time for either of those things. Nonetheless, he does play a pretty convincing skating stoner. Most people think Travis is really just Spicoli 2.0, since Amy Heckerling did also direct Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
Sorry I'm late. It's just like this new schedule's totally confusing.
But Meyer drew his inspiration for his performance from Keanu Reeves in Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
No way!
Which is, whoa, a bonus thing you didn't know. Let's end on the ending for our last Clueless thing, because you probably didn't know that the director is in the movie, in the wedding sequence. Amy Heckerling is one of the bridesmaids for Miss Geist. That's her back right there. The backstory there is that Twink Kaplan, who was a producer on Clueless and also played Miss Geist, well, she and Amy Heckerling were good friends. And Kaplan made Heckerling promise to be a bridesmaid at her wedding. You know, someday. Well, before Kaplan could get real-life married, she wound up getting movie married. And Heckerling figured it might be her only opportunity to fulfill her promise to her friend. For the most part, Heckerling cut herself out of the scenes that she's in, but you can get a few good looks at her here during the bouquet toss. She may have left most of the performance on the cutting room floor, but she definitely committed to the role. She is throwing elbows like a real-life desperate single woman at a wedding. That's it for us today. Hopefully you're now a bit less clueless about Clueless. If you're a fan of the movie, which would stand to reason if you watch this video all the way to the end, be sure to check out our Clueless Movie Buzz episode. Stacey Dash actually came, played the game, and got drunk with T and those other assholes. Thanks for watching, and be sure to check out Cinefix.com and subscribe for more true-ish things about movies and sometimes the real Mr. Hall right here on Things You Didn't Know.